In today's episode, we are going to build an amazing historical train station. We're also going to add a cozy tram network. And we're also going to create the start of a very nice pedestrian area on a peninsula. Welcome to Pampatar. 5B1C. If you haven't heard of 5 Builders 1 City yet, it's essentially multiplayer mode in City Skylines, a save game pass around where 5 regular builders each take turns building various parts of the same city, and there are guest builders such as myself involved throughout the season. Now, if it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Flyvox. Get some snacks, get cozy, and enjoy the show. Here we are, my first original build. First of all, massive shout outs to Zardus for having me as a guest builder and for giving me the chance to get another crack at being a guest builder for a second time. I'm really glad I get to work on my previously built rural area some more. So I'm excited. Without further ado, let's get building. Okay, so what do we have? My area, that's absolutely correct. This is my area. So I wanted to actually build a train station here. I have the perfect idea for my rural area here. I would love to have the Seaside Resorts historical train station because I think it fits in here perfectly. We'll have a tram line running through here, and then this peninsula will be the pedestrian area with obviously tram access. So yeah, let's start. First thing I'm noticing here, I'm sure it had a school here because there's a small playground. Usually there's an empty space. Somebody took that out. I'm not quite sure who did that, but I'm sure it was for a reason. So I think we should start with the train station actually. So let's see. First of all, what do we want to do? We want to get some roads going, of course. Maybe a one-way network for the train station. I think that would be pretty good. Let's go right to about here. That should be good now. There we go. Okay, you go away. We'll add the historical train station. There we go. We got the one-way road, so let's create the little one-way road network here. All right, so just like so. And then we'll have a regular road. I think we're going with the rural roads. We had the rural roads here throughout, and I think that would make the most sense. So obviously we'll need to come in here with TMPE, and since the rural roads are at a higher speed limit, we don't want 80 here on these roads. Okay, so we do need some water. All right, there we go. Let's connect the tracks, and we'll gently, I think we'll just like gently smooth our way into here. Let's go to the node. I just pause the game. We're going to take out the power lines, which is fine, and we'll give ourselves a little bit of space here into here. Okay, that should be okay. Okay, that seems good. Okay, we'll also expand this little area here just to fill it out a bit more. Not too much though. Road guidelines, sometimes a curse, sometimes a blessing. So we'll go out to about here. We'll just basically create another square shape in here. No, I would like the road guidelines though, please. So like this, and we'll get some more shops in here to make this a bit more interesting. Remember the speed limit. There we go. Otherwise, cars will be flying through here, and we don't want them. Okay, so that seems pretty good, I think. That is a-okay. We could technically go to rural roads. We have a one-way rural road, just to tie it in nicely with the good looks. All right, we'll get some vegetation back in. We'll get some rock formations, of course, going in here, just to make it look a bit nicer. All right, there we go. That seems pretty good. We do need some residential because I plan to run the tram tracks through this part here. So we're going to have to take out these buildings here. So we're going to add some more in here for sure. I'm going to just place these, and then we're going to go with some more shops. Well, not like that. We're going to do my favorite part of zoning is these. To get some variety in buildings, we want to just space out the zoning squares just like that. You can do mass wall-to-wall zoning. That's not a problem. But with this method, I think it just adds more variety to my cities, so I like to use this method when it comes to zoning. What we can also do is simply a trick to break up the zoning squares is to run a pathway. Just run a simple pedestrian walkway through an area, and that will break up the zoning squares. Easy peasy. You also want some shops along the train station. Oh, that's gonna look nice. And okay, I'm gonna wait here because I do want to tie in the tram tracks for sure. Oh, of course we need water. I think I also want to change this part around slightly. Let's start with the tram tracks for now. This is working pretty good. There's people already waiting. Very nice. Let's get some other forms of public transportation going. Tram. So let's see. We got some room. Where do we want to tie in the pedestrian area? Maybe I should start with something different. Well, maybe not. So we'll have a ground level crossing here. Oh, that's not too bad. It's not too bad, actually. And then we'll simply go into here, have a small turning around point for the tram. Oh, small in air quotes. It's kind of large, but that's okay. We'll go along the river, and that's where we'll leave it for now. I do believe we need more space in here, actually. So let's get the rural road going. And I'm sorry, people, but I think I have to expand on this area even more. So I'm sorry. Oh, there we go. Look at that. That's a nice little shape here, like a little house. Oh, we're going to keep that. That's cool. All right, added some more housing, some more zoning squares, and now I think it is time for the pedestrian area to start that. Definitely want tram pedestrian roads, and we're going to do something. Let's actually take out some of these trees here on this peninsula. I'm always scared of tree limit. I don't think we have that. We have the unlimited trees mod, I think, but I'm always scared with that. Okay, here we go. So if we do this. Okay, nice. We can connect the tram tracks right here. Oh, first water. Okay, now to make this a bit more interesting, go 10 units, 10 units, maybe 5 more. That's not too bad. Okay, so let's spice up the area a bit more. Okay, very cool. Let me take out some more trees here. Okay, that's not too bad. That is not too bad in my opinion. Looks kind of cool. All right, let's connect this bad boy. There we go. We're just going to connect it like this. That's fine. Okay, so we could do something like this, right? Ooh, that's nice. I like that with the tram tracks. Sweet. All right, so let's go. Pedestrian area. Okay, so basically this whole peninsula is pedestrian area. We definitely want to have the wall-to-wall buildings. We're also going to go for office, of course, and residential. Wall-to-wall, I love this specialization for the pedestrian areas. Super cool in my opinion. All right, pedestrian area. We've unlocked everything already, so that's pretty good. Let's just get one of those large service areas in here. All right, we need a regular road for that. That's going to generate a lot of noise. Oh yeah, let's just continue this road. Continue this road to about right here. And then maybe like this. Perfect. And we can have our service points here. This is really cool. All right, I like it. There we go. Rural, oh, remember the speed limit. All right, this is looking really nice. Really nice. Okay, so pedestrian area, let's go. Let's add some, well, obviously we're going to go with some wall-to-wall living facilities. We're going to go with some wall-to-wall shops on this outer rim here. I think that's going to be really cool. There we go, pedestrian area right there. And maybe even some more shops in here. Maybe no shops here. Let's do it like this. All right, that is going to fill in, hopefully. Let's see, could we maybe add another park in here? I'm sure we can, right? We could fit in the tropical garden in here. Make the entrance like right here. That is very nice. Oh, this looks good. This looks really good. We're getting some spawning in here. Buildings are spawning. Very nice. For some variety, let's have some offices in here as well. That might be kind of cool. We also have the office wall-to-wall specialization, of course. All right, nice. Already spawning in. Very cool. Let's get some offices in here too. I think that might make some sense. Again, I do want to break up the grid. Let's just get like these offices in here. If we can, we'll zone some more residential in here later. For now, let's come in with the tram stop. Oh, we also need a connection to the tram car, right? Gosh darn it.
A few moments later.
All right, so now we can actually create a tram network, and I want to stop definitely here. So we're going to pick up some train passengers from the train. We're going to have a stop here, and then of course in the pedestrian area for sure. There we go, and the line will fall back on itself. Very, very nice. Now all we got to do is be careful that we don't have too many buildings. This tram line right here. Let's have a look. We don't want 7 vehicles. No, I think 3 are fine. And we're going to go with a higher capacity model for sure. Let's go with the 140. That should be pretty good. There we go. All right. Let's connect this with a pedestrian crossing right here. That should work pretty good. And of course, from the train, actually from the train station right here. Okay, very nice. These are connected. It's just because of these rural roads that it doesn't look as good, but I think that's perfect. Now we got 3 trams going through here, which should be very, very nice. And oh, we do need some water here. All right, we also want to create a pedestrian crossing here for the, oh, let's actually do that at the actual tram stop. There we go. That should attract some people wanting to use the tram. We're getting some use. We're getting some use. There are some more people here. Perfect, perfect. All right, this is very nice. Very, very cool. All right, I think this looks very nice. Once again, massive shout outs to Zardus for having me yet again as a second episode on this season. I'm very, very thankful. Shout outs once again. Go follow the other builders for sure if you haven't yet. I will link all of their channels in the description below. But if you really want to know how to start your city, I highly recommend you check out this video right over here. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day out there and stay safe. Bye-bye.